All right, welcome to your last video of the week. This is for Friday, your long weekend, September 2nd. I am currently on page 11 of the packet, so go ahead and turn to that page. We're just going to fill in this rule and you're going to complete what I tell you at the end of the video. The question at the top says, what is the rule for a power of 0? Well, first we need to remind ourselves that power is another word for exponent. So in class we worked on exponents. That's just another synonym, or it means the same thing as exponent. So basically we're looking for what is the rule when you raise a number to 0. And some of you right now are probably thinking, I have a hint, it's probably 0. Well, we're going to see if what you think is true is actually the case by doing an example and then working our way to the answer by using numbers. So I'm going to start with a base of 2. I'm going to raise that 2 to the 5th power. We're going to work our way down from 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1, and then I'm going to show you what happens with the last step. So 2 to the 5th power is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So we're going to work that out real quick. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. And I want you to pay special attention right now to what is happening to the answer we get. All right, so we're going to reduce this by 1. So we're going to do 2 to the 4th power. We're going to write it out and we're going to solve it. Remember, pay special attention to what's happening to this number. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. All right, we're going to continue reducing our exponent by 1, or our power by 1. 2 to the 3rd power, which is 2 cubed, is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So our answers right now are 32, 16, 8. Try to take a minute just to think about what might be happening in our next step. If you guessed that the answer would be 4, you guessed correctly, because if you notice, every time we drop the power by 1, in this case we divide by 2, because that's what our base is. So we went from 32 divided by 2 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And if we use the same logic, that is actually what it is. So we're continuing to divide by 2. So using that same formula, dividing by 2 is going to prove our power of 0. Again, some of you at the beginning might have thought, well, I think the answer is 0. Well, by using this, divide by 2 gets you 16. Divide by 2 gets you 8. Divide by 2 gets you 4. Divide by 2 gets you 2. So we need to divide this by 2, which is 1. 2 to the 0 power equals 1. 0 powers always equal 1. And the because, well, we just proved it right there. And if you don't believe me, try the same activity with 3 to the 5th power, 3 to the 4th power, 3 to the 3rd power, 3 to the 2nd power, 3 to the 1st power, and 3 to the 0 power. You might need a calculator, and that's okay, but if you don't believe me, it'll work the same way out, except this list of numbers will divide by 3 instead of 2, because it's based on your base. All right, so on the next page is what I'm going to ask you to complete, so pay attention to the questions that I am assigning for you. For periods 1 and 2 math, you need to complete numbers 14, 15, and 17 on this page, which is page 12. And CCM 6 Plus, which is math periods 3 and 5, I need you to complete 11 through 22 on this page. All right, so again, periods 1 and 2, 14, 15, 17. Periods 3 and 5, 11 through 22. Have a fantastic weekend. No school Monday. You guys did great this week. This is the end of the video.